Hello everyone, today we're going to start our landscape lighting series, and this video is the first of quite a few that I'll be uploading soon. This one is about how to plan out your landscape lighting project, and it's extremely important to have a plan first. Plan out where you're going to place the lights, what type of lights, all of that. But this video is just going to talk first about the planning and the theory behind how and where to put landscape lighting. Then we're going to get into choosing landscape lights, the bulbs, installation, everything. Okay, so now we're looking at the front of this house here, and what I've seen in the past with landscape lighting is people may either just light up the house, only the house, and sometimes just light up the shrubs or the plants. And landscape lighting needs to have depth with layers. You need to, if you're going to light up the house, like in this case, we're going to light up the brick on each side of the windows and also in the middle, and then also light up the flower beds. Okay, and then we've got a couple nice trees here, and we're going to uplight those as well. You can use spotlights, well lights. We're going to get into that in the follow-up video. Okay, so what you will see here, again, we've got a couple of well lights. See one back here behind the Japanese maple, and there's one on either side. And then we've got a couple of path lights that we used, and I'll get into detail of what those options are, including the dome on top. We've got a spotlight here, you could use a well. We've got a well light here, you could use a spot, and then a well light on this tree here. But all of this is creating this depth that I'm talking about. And then also two spotlights, excuse the airplane, two spotlights, path lights, creating these circles on the path. You want to create this dimension. Everything should not be completely lit. Having some light and then a little bit of dark and then light again is more interesting and looks much better at night. So what we're going to do is, at the end of this video, I'll show you what all this would look like at night so you can understand the concept. Let's go around to the side and then the back of the house. Alright, now going along the side of the house, we've got three path lights, and these path lights have a decent diameter. So we're going to get these circles on the path, but also they're also going to light up some of the shrubs and the plants in this area. All right, and as a result, in this case, because it's not that deep, we do not necessarily have to have additional lights behind the path lights. If you wanted to do something like that, you could. Really isn't appropriate just to light up the siding here, but maybe one light or a couple lights lighting up these little, I guess, little mini Christmas trees. That's a possibility. And as we go into the back, we have some more path lights. One here, it's getting this flower bed and also the path here, and then one on the alternate side. Okay, we got this one here, and then as we come around, we got a little chipmunk. We've got two path lights on either side of the elevated, I don't know, it's not really a porch, but the step up there. Okay, now we're also going to illuminate this tree. This tree is an amazing tree in the summer, in the spring, in the fall, before the leaves fall. This will be illuminated. The Japanese maple will be illuminated. Also want to point out a couple of these are apple trees. A couple of these will be illuminated too. So when you're in the backyard, it's going to create a great feeling to the whole property, and it's going to be cozy when you sit out here. So we've got some path lighting around the perimeter of the patio. Again, like I said, another path light here, getting some of this area on the patio, but also illuminating the plantings. And we'll be putting another one here, which I'll show you at a nighttime portion of this video. And then we've got one back over there where we're getting that whole section too. And now maybe one day you could add something like little uplights going on the fence, and then also some either uplights or downlights out on the shed. All right, now we're back here at night, and you know, hopefully you can see what I can see. I'm not sure how well the camera is capturing reality here. It might look too dark, hopefully not, but what you're looking at here is the layering of the lights, like I talked about in the beginning of the video, where you should be looking at lighting up the house and also the plantings in the front. You see the 3 well lights that are lighting up the brick, and then we've got our couple of lights that are in the bed, in the flower bed, lighting up some of the plantings. Okay, and then you can see how the Japanese maple is getting featured right there, right in front of that well light too. You can see the outline of it. Then you've got this large cherry, and it's lit up with the spotlight. This one, we got the spotlight up in here, and it's looking pretty good. And especially when this thing was flowering, it looked great, all those colors at night. And over here we have a well light under this mini weeping cherry, and looks really good. And then of course we have this very large dogwood with a well light under it, capturing, you know, the leaves all lit up. Looks good. And now we've got the pathway to the front door. I said earlier, just 2 lights, getting 2 large circles, just lighting up enough of the path so you can see where you're going, and some of the plantings too. So like how that looks, not overpowering. And then when we put the new front porch light on, it'll be the same color temperature as these lights, so it'll fit. It won't be too bright. It'll be just enough, so that way it's going to match what we have here on the path. Now we're going around to the side of the house before we walk to the back. We've got 3 path lights here, and lighting up just enough of the path and some of the plantings, just to give it a nice touch, not too overpowering. And then as we come in here, we've got our 2 more path lights doing the same thing, just enough to give it a little something, but not too bright. Over to the right here, we've got the apple trees that are, you know, lit up with well lights. You can see how great they look, and really bringing them to life too. So as we walk down the path, the first thing you're going to see are these 2 trees lit up. We've got a spotlight up in this tree here that's over by the, you know, over the picnic table, and a well light just totally illuminating this Japanese maple. Looks really great here. And then of course we got the path lights flanking the raised step up on the patio. Okay, and then we've got the, you know, 4 path lights going all the way around the patio itself, just bringing some light to the area. And I put this one in this afternoon after I recorded the first part of the video, capturing some of the plantings in here. And then over here, like I said, we got the one in the corner, getting this little spot that we created as well. Maybe you know, can put a couple more in between. We'll take a look at that. Now I want you to see the yard, you know, from all the way back in the yard, looking back towards the patio and the house and everything else. Hopefully you're able to see what I can see, and the camera's capturing it effectively. But looks like a park back here. So this is kind of what we were going for, and just strategically placing lights to create, you know, a mood that's comforting and cozy. So that's what we accomplished here. So hopefully this has given you some ideas on what you can do with your yard. And if you have any questions, you can ask them in the comments if it's helped you. I appreciate it if you would hit that like button, so that way others will see the video as well. Plus, hitting the like button means that it's going to save it in your liked videos, so you can always come back to it in a future date. Just look through your liked videos and you'll see this thing here too. So stay tuned for the next video, which is going to show us how to select the right lights and how to shop for them and what to look for, because there's so many options it can get confusing, and I'm going to make it a lot easier for you. So looking forward to seeing you on the next video, everyone. Have a great day.